We're here in North County, San Diego, and as you can see over my shoulder, north of us, there are still fires burning, and this terrible tragedy has affected thousands of people, including some of our members. So to them, and to all those affected by this tragedy, our thoughts and prayers are with you. The State of the Union starts right now. Welcome to episode 10 of the State of the Union podcast. Today is May 16th, 2014. Our top story is once again pay reform. We had sent out a previous message that there was movement, and on May 21st, the Border Patrol Pay Reform Act is scheduled to head to markup in the U.S. Senate. Now, markup refers to the process by which U.S. congressional committees debate, amend, and rewrite proposed legislation. While it's not a vote on the actual bill, it is an important positive step towards getting this bill signed into law. As we get more updates, we will bring them to you. Recently, the American Immigration Council released a study that concluded there was widespread abuse of illegal alien detainees and that the Border Patrol was turning a blind eye to it. Earlier today, we released a response defending our agents. The full text of that statement is available on our website at bpunion.org. On May 3rd, former NBPC President George McCubbin III was re-elected as AFGE's District 12 National Vice President. McCubbin is the first law enforcement officer to serve in a national position with AFGE. He represents over 100 locals in California, Nevada, Arizona, and Hawaii. McCubbin's re-election was unanimous and represents a major victory for Border Patrol agents and in getting their issues heard at the national level. McCubbin had this to say about his re-election.
For many years, the law enforcement word was pretty mute at the national level. But I feel since I've taken office and I was just recently reelected that I'll be able to continue talking to the NEC about law enforcement issues. That voice was unrecognized for many years, and now me being at this level is helping other agents and other law enforcement agencies within the Federation to get that word out. We're probably 50,000 strong within AFGE. And my goal, now that I just was reelected, is to put them together, have a real law enforcement steering committee to address law enforcement needs and concerns for all of us. Well, with regards to the Border Patrol, as we all know, very well organized, very well represented by the council officers, by the attorneys. So my goal is to continue to assist the locals and the council in any areas that they may need assistance through our national office. And I believe we've made some headway in the last couple of years with Brandon Judd as the council president. AFGE, for lack of better words, it's a whole lot of stuff. But one thing that it is it's the largest federal union in the country. So we're going to have the largest voice on the Hill. And that's why I think it's so critical for those that aren't members to become members. Because as you guys are aware with your pay reform, they're not going to end with that. And we need to increase our membership. Our voices need to be heard. You got to quit sitting on the sidelines. You need to get in the game, get involved, and stop this attack on your all's pay.
The presidents of the 4 Border Patrol locals represented by McCubbin were on hand for the election as well, and we asked them what they thought about the election and how it would benefit Border Patrol agents.
Well, I definitely think George's election or re-election is very positive for Border Patrol agents in San Diego. George spent much of his career as a Border Patrol agent in San Diego, and he's worked tirelessly as our local president and our national president, and now he's done an awesome job for the past few years as District 12 National Vice President for AFGE.
The biggest agency, and I think it helps to have one of our own that was prior law enforcement in this position. It helps bring our issues to a broader spectrum. It has more locals, more people that have connections that will put our issues up first.
Somebody that knows firsthand the problems within Border Patrol, what we need, and the way that we need to get the support of the whole AFGE Federation. So that is, I think that means a lot because he can transmit our issues in a better way. And that relationship and that support that we are looking right now happening, it can grow.
He was a Border Patrol agent before, and he knows the hard work we do and where we're coming from and our ideas.
Top Tweets is a new feature showcasing some of the recent tweets where our Twitter handle, @BPUnion, is mentioned. Want to be a part of this segment? Then send us a tweet that mentions @BPUnion. Keep it interesting and pertinent, and you may be mentioned in a future episode. Up first is a tweet from Jessica Kwong, a reporter from the San Francisco Examiner. No one is getting rich doing this job as a Border Patrol agent. That was said by me, and it was live tweeted at an immigration conference for reporters. Agents aren't asking to be making NFL-type salaries, but we do want fair compensation and the ability to do our jobs. Number 2 tweet was a tweet from the same conference by Chip Mitchell of WBEZ, who also quoted me saying, "Please don't call our 17,000 members border guards." Now, while this may seem petty or even condescending, it is truly an important thing. For one reason, nothing turns our members off more than when somebody calls them a border guard. They just don't listen to what they have to say. And 2, and this is the most important point, if reporters can't get the easy stuff, how can they be expected to get the hard stuff right? Finally, the top tweet is one that we put out, and that was the May 2nd tweet announcing that the pay reform bill was moving towards markup. Again, if you want to see your tweet mentioned, send it to @BPUnion, and we may use it in a future episode. That's it for this episode. Be sure to check out our first collective bargaining agreement training video that stars staff attorney Jason Aldridge. It's available on our website and all our related social media locations. Stay safe, everyone, and we will see you back here next time. Thanks for watching.